In the offline world, the way certain companies work, that could be an LLC or a private limited, is that they have board resolutions. Board resolutions, right? So the board passes a resolution to say add a new promoter or to add an investor or to remove a promoter. All of that happens via resolutions. So the legal system that exists today, it exists to solve disputes, but more importantly, it exists to prevent disputes. So when you pass these resolutions, it becomes a log of things that the company has done in order to reach where it has reached today. So there's no ambiguity in what's happened in the history of the company. And what we've been focusing on is, can we take some of these resolutions and adapt it to 2018? One very clear example is, in an offline company, you can take between 30 to 60 days to respond to a particular vote. But in an online business, that's too large a time frame. So we are building a voting system that shortens these time frames so that you take these actions quickly. And if you don't manage to vote quickly, you vote along with the board. And one more question we had to answer was, how do people who are out of the company vote? If you have 20% in one of these Enkidu businesses and you've vested, say, half your time period, so you have, say, 10% and now you're out of the business, are you allowed to vote? Do you vote at 10%? Do you vote at 20%? How does it work? In the offline world, this is solved using multiple classes of shares. So common stock is split between class A, class B, there are multiple types of classes. What we try to do is avoid that. A lot of people who come to Enkidu to start one of these automaton businesses they're new to this, right? If they had the resources, they would probably build their own private limited company. When these guys come in, we don't want to confuse them by saying, hey, once you're out, you're not allowed to vote because you have a different class of shares. So what we're trying to do is unify all of it. So when you're out, you are allowed to vote, and if you don't make an action within a certain time frame, what we've decided via trial and error is 10 days, then you vote along with the board.